We're here now. Alright, Hunter, come on in. Ugh. Sarah, what's going on, my queen? How you doing today? Are you feeling better from that little situation? Man, my execution sucks right now. Thanks, Sarah. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing better. I decided to take another nap today. Those naps are actually really helping me. And I just woke up and I have to do another Akuma guide for Hunter. So I just thought I'll just do it right now so I don't have to do it later. But that means I don't think I'm going to be streaming Soul Calibur today. You know it. You know I did. I make you blush. I'm just waiting for Hunter to come on in. Guess I can't post it there. Alright, I'm just waiting for Hunter to come in. What's good, Smiling? How you doing? Today's another guide day. But of course, I have to wait for Mr. Hunter before I start. I told him that I was starting soon, so he should be here in a minute. I guess while I wait, I can practice some combos. Oh, snap. Well, I can't wait to see it. I wonder who else you think is overpowered. Oh, man. Maybe Hunter's doing something with his mom, I don't know. This move is godlike. If you have the execution for it. Oh yeah, and Sarah, go subscribe to Smiling, why don't you? He makes some pretty good content. I don't know, should I actually start now when he can just rewind it before I dropped it again. What's good, Mascot? How you doing, man? Hey, there's my boy. Alright, Hunter, how you doing today? And, alright, I guess we can start now. Now, before I do start, I just want to let you guys know that on the last guide, when I did the geese guide, I didn't have any notes in front of me. I just did everything from my mind. I do have a couple notes on my phone, so I don't miss anything. So if I do miss some of you guys' chat, it's I'm sorry. But I just want to make sure I get through a good chunk of Akuma, because again, I don't have the best knowledge with him, but I play him a little bit, so I know a little bit of his shit. And I know that he is really freaking strong. That's one thing. Akuma he's top tier. One of the best characters in the game, But what you have to know is, of course, everyone knows this, but you need godlike execution. The execution on this guy is really high. If you don't have the execution, you're not going very far with this character. But he's very unique, you know, because he's obviously from Street Fighter. Obviously, I doubt he's coming back to Tekken 8 because he's a guest character. I think he's cool, but I do prefer Geese over him. But I guess before we can, you know, let's just get started. Let's just talk about, I'm going to talk about his strengths and his weaknesses. And again, I have notes here, so I'm not going to miss anything. So some of his strengths are, he has basically the best punishment in the game. His block punishment, especially when you have meter, is ridiculous. And they did nerf his meter gain a little bit, but honestly, it's still very good. His punishment, I'm going to get to it, but if you have meter, it's basically the best in the game, by a mile. But again, you need execution to do stuff like his down jab into fireball. That's hard to do. Like, you need really good timing. Like, I can't really do it, but you get insane block punishment. Insane. And his wall standing punishment is also godlike. I dropped it. It's just great. His punishment's great. His 50-50 is also probably the best in the game, arguably, with his down 3. This shit alone is fucking annoying. I mean, this is an unseeable low launcher with meter, which I can't hit for some reason. My execution sucks, but if you do it correctly, you get a guaranteed back 1 into a full combo. And on block, normally it's minus 14, but if you go into bar, you get plus 3. It's plus on block. Unseeable low launcher, that's plus on block. Yeah, that's definitely very fair. And you mix it up with his wall setting too. Very good, 15 frame launcher. It is launch punishable on its own, but all Akuma players will always cancel it into something. They'll do something like this, or even though that fireball was nerfed, they can still do that. They can still jump over and do mix-ups if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, you can just duck, do something like that into meter, or you can duck while setting 2. It's a pretty scary mix-up. And he has his demon flip, obviously, which if the opponent doesn't know how to deal with this, I mean, you get away with murder with this. He has a launcher from here that's safe. He has this move, which recovers ridiculously. This is a way you can actually get in, because this high option recovers ridiculously fast on whiff. They actually buffed this for Season 2, by the way. You also have a mid homing move from here. It is kind of iffy sometimes with its hitbox, but it works. And it is a counter hit launcher. And I'm pretty certain it's safe. Didn't I say it's safe on block? Yeah, it's safe on block. And then you have a pressure move from here. You see the frames? Yeah, you get some good shit from there. And I think it's like plus 4, I think, on block. Let me just check it. Yeah, you get big plus frames. It is special mid though, so the opponent can guard this standing or crouching. But it's still a really, really strong pressure move. And then you have an unbreakable throw from here, which obviously is high, but you're gonna mix it up with that. And he also has a low from here. If you don't push anything, you get a knockdown low. But this is very, very unsafe, so a good amount of risk involved with this. So his 50-50s are godlike, especially with meter. His Oki, I think, is also really strong. You have good wake ups here. You can wake up with his demon flip or wake up with a mix up, especially if you're near the wall. His Oki is like almost like no other character, almost, unlike maybe Eliza, but really, really strong Oki. And his damage output is also, if you have the execution, it's basically the best in the game, arguably. Now again, my combos kind of suck, but it's something. I have decent execution with Akuma. Not great, but decent. But you guys see the death combos this man can do. So yeah, the damage output thing, we don't really have to, I don't have to explain that. Hang on, let me just look at the chat real quick. I think I missed something. What's going on, Poochie? Thank you for the like. And I'm just doing this. I'm doing the tutorial early just so I don't have to do it later because I was kind of tired. What did I miss? But yeah, hope you're doing well. And yeah, I don't like Akuma either, but again, Hunter told me to do this. And of course I'm gonna do it. I'm doing okay. I went on my morning run, did my typical morning routine. I'm glad to see you. Okay, now, so that was basically Akuma's strengths. Oh wait, also one more thing. His panic moves. Why did I not mention this earlier? His panic moves are also some of the best in the game, with his Shoryuken, with his dick jabs, down 2, even down 3 is okay. Yeah, and his power crushes can also be really annoying to deal with. He did get a new one in Season 3, this one. Knockdown, wall splat, power crush. It's minus 14 on block though, so it's a little bit more unsafe than I would like it to be, but Akuma is quite a punishable character, if you guess right. But yeah, that's good. And if the opponent's pressuring Akuma, or if they're trying to do something on wake up, I mean, yeah, this DP, man, is godlike. Again, but if it's blocked and they bait you, you see how unsafe it is? I mean, any character can do their biggest launch on you and kill you, basically. So if you guess wrong on this, you're killed. But if you do counter hit with his DP, you get this. Get more damage and you get better. I think you get better Oki, or maybe not, but you get more damage. You get a cool attack throw. He also has a Tatsu, but that's mainly a combo usage move. But yeah, his panic moves are also godlike. Oh damn. Well yeah, well Plucci, I like Geese more than Akuma too. But I can still do this. Okay, now for his weaknesses. The weaknesses that I see in Akuma is, one, he's very punishable. If you do guess right on his mix-ups, on some of his mix-ups, Akuma is quite unsafe. And his frames, they did buff his frames for some reason in Season 3, which I don't think he needed, like his 4-3. Well, I'll get to that move later, but he is unsafe on his mix-ups. If the opponent catches you, unless if you're doing this, or you're being unpredictable, if you're being very predictable with Akuma, you're gonna get destroyed. If you're playing as a good player, because they'll easily punish you. He's so minus on a lot of shit. His frames aren't very good. And also, he is very meter dependent. Unlike, you know with Geese, you don't exactly need you don't need to abuse his meter, because his poking is so strong. Akuma, he does have some pokes, like forward 3, down forward 1, back 4 I guess. Down 3 into mix-ups, I guess. He has some stuff, but it's nothing compared to what Geese has. Even though they really nerfed the frames on Geese, he's still very good with poking. So, yeah, his poking is not the best. He needs meter to get his crazy shit going. If Akuma doesn't have meter, there's not a shitload that Akuma can threaten you with. Not a ton of things. But still, you still can get threatened, but just nothing compared to when he gets meter. When he gets meter, he's a whole different character. And also, kind of like with Geese, he does have range problems. Like, perfect example of this is with his down 3. You have to be at clean hit range. You see clean hit right there? You need a clean hit for these to combo. If you're a little bit further away, these won't combo. Say that'll whiff. Just like that. You see what I mean? So, as long as you're doing proper backdashes, you know, these mix-ups aren't going to be super threatening. But again, good Akuma players will know when to use them. And, it can be scary. But also, again, he just doesn't really have the range. He has fireballs, but it's like, you want to be in close just to get these scary mix-ups off, you know? And if the opponent's pressuring you, then you can do your bullshit counter hit tools. Or DPs. So, you know, his range, yeah, he does have problems in this area, I would say. And that's really about it for his strengths and weaknesses. But, yeah. That was basically his strengths and weaknesses. I guess... What the fuck? That was fucking weird. I just got some weird error. Is the stream still on? It looks like it is. Do you guys still hear me? I just got some weird error. Yes? Okay. That was weird. I got some weird glitch. I don't know. But anyway, let's just continue. Let's talk about his punishment. This is an area where Akuma is pretty fucking pretty crazy. Now, for 10 frames, if you don't have meter, he has 1-2. This is your typical knockdown, wall splat. Does 27 damage. Yep, pretty godlike damage. Man, I'm fucking tired of these stupid errors. But anyway, yeah, 1-2, good Punisher. If you don't, this is basically your no execution punish. But he can do something else. He can do this. He can do jab into what's the notation? Forward, down, down, forward, 2, which is his DP. What's going on, Sportex? But yeah, this is gonna be your meter 10 frame punish. If you want execution. If you don't want execution, you can just do 1-2. Still get good damage. But if you have meter, yeah, it's a launcher. Akuma with meter has a 10 frame launcher. Pretty good, right? I dropped it. I'm tired of dropping combos. I'm tired of being main man. But yeah, this is gonna be your 10 frame punish if you have meter. If you don't have meter, if you want execution, you can do that. So his 10 frame punishes is some of the best in the game. So keep that in mind. For 12 frames, he has down 2 into Hadoken. This is only what really good Akumas are gonna do, not lower rank Akumas. For you hunters, I would probably just recommend just doing this or this for even for 12 frames. Or this. I can't do any combos today. Yeah, because I'm recording, y'all are watching me, so I get nervous, okay? But yeah. If you want godlike damage, you can do if you have meter. I can't do it for some reason. Oh my god. Okay, you get what I'm saying. Down 2 into Hadoken, you guys have seen that before. You know what I'm talking about. I can't do it though. Okay, Sarah, take your time, honey. So that's his 12 frame. For 13 frames, he has down forward 1-2. This is decent. It does 30 damage. It's +7 on hit, right next to the point where you can do mix-ups. But I don't know why you would really do this over something like this or this. But again, just like I talked about in the last video, the only reason I would do this as a Punisher is against moves that are -13 that recover crouching. That's when I would do this. You guys know what I'm talking about. What's good, Arcade? But yeah, that's gonna be your Punisher for moves that are -13 recover crouching. Oh man, I always make you blushy. But anyway, for 14 frames, he has a launcher in back 1. This is his 14 frame punish. And you don't even need meter for this to launch. Okay, I'm not gonna drop this. I'm not gonna drop it this time. I'm not gonna drop it this time. That didn't count. Okay, whatever. You get the point. But yeah, this is your 14 frame launcher. You mainly use it as a Punisher or doing shit like this. That's really what you're gonna do. Oh my god, why can I not hit that? I'm gonna hit this. I don't know why I can't hit it. For God's sake, man. Look, I'd like to be main man one day for his talent, but holy fuck. I'm streaming for YouTube, that's what it is. If that's what it is. I'm not recording, you know, I'm recording for YouTube. I'm recording for YouTube, that's the reason why I'm doing this is the problem. Okay, you get the point. But yeah. Back one's your 14 frame launcher. I think you're gonna use it for 15 frames. Yep, you're gonna use it for 15 frames as well. For 16 frames, he does have a twin piston. It is launch punishable on block, so be careful about that. But this is your non-meter 18 frame launcher. So, yeah. His punishment's godlike. For now, his wall standing punishment. For 10 frames, you have a dick jab, whatever. You have mix-ups. For 11 frames, he gets wall standing 4-4. It's basically a tsunami kick. A lot of damage, but you are -5. But, you know, it's your tsunami kick. You can also do wall standing 4 on its own, but it's only +2. Unlike a Mishima's, that's +8. So I would just normally just finish it. It probably does, but I don't know. I'm just trying to style. But yeah, wall standing 4-4, that's going to be your 11 frame. For 13 frames, he has 2 13 frame wall standing launchers. Now before season 3, the only one he had was wall standing 1. This was a 13 frame launcher. And compared to Akuma's damage, it was pretty godlike, right? But the reason why it wasn't the best was because it was a high. So if you blocked a low that was -13 but recovered crouching, cough cough, Dragonoff's down 2, it would go over. So you would have to use wall standing 4-4 because it would miss, right? But now, in Season 3, he got this. His wall standing 3 can now convert into special attacks. So now, against Dragonoff, block down 2, block down 2, and you get a bigger combo. A bigger punish. That's really good. And these both do require meter, though. If you don't have meter, you can do that. Or you can do that. So you still have good options. So it's still a godlike punish. And for 50, he has wall standing 2. Okay, can I actually match this? Okay, so now it wants to work. Okay, I don't know why it's not working for me. Okay, but yeah, that was basically his punishment. And yeah, his punishment is pretty godlike. Pretty godlike, especially when you have meter, it's one of the best. Now, I guess we can now just go through his move list and just talk about his moves. Oh yeah, his Raging Demon. His Raging Demon, it is really fast. The main use for this is if you get a whiff punish. You can use this as a whiff punisher because it has great range. Unfortunately, you don't get very good Oki from here. The opponent recovers a lot faster. But it's good for that. It's also great in combos. You can actually do it after a screw. You couldn't do that in Season 2, but now you can. That's pretty good. So it's a good combo tool, but it's mainly used either as a whiff punisher or as a combo tool. It is unblockable, but here's the thing. On reaction, you can jump it. Okay, let me do this. So you can jump over it. And you can punish it. But I don't know the best thing you get. But I think you get like a jumping kick or something. So if they are doing that, you can jump it. And this is on reaction. You don't have to. It's not like Astaroth Super from Soul Calibur where you have to assume it's coming and then duck or jump. Yeah, exactly. So you can avoid this if you don't hit anything. But other than that, his Rage Demon is pretty good. He doesn't have a rage drive. I guess you could say that's another weakness for Akuma, is that he doesn't have a rage drive, but it's not like he needs a rage drive because he has all this bullshit meter stuff. It's not like he needs it. Oh yeah, and he has the fireballs. You can kind of use them like Geese's, but these don't hit ground. They don't go across the floor like Geese's. You can step them, but they can be used to zone. It's also, you know, of course you have your mix-ups. Shit. Yeah, the fireballs have a lot of uses. Like, Akuma's fireballs, I think, have much more use compared to Geese's. Let me get some water real quick. I'm gonna get more water. I'm sorry, guys. My throat gets fucking dry. Oh yeah, wait. Can they do it with Art of Phoenix and Relax? I guess. But yeah, you can get over that. He also has these fireballs. These fireballs used to be much more useful in previous seasons, but they did nerf them. I think they're unsafe on block now. Or maybe it's this one. Yeah, this one. This one, they nerfed this one. This one was mainly used after While Standing 2 to make While Standing 2 safe, but the problem is now it's -12. And this one, I think, is too slow. I think. Yeah, this one's a little too slow. But other than that, they're just more fireballs to use. They used to be much more useful in previous seasons, but they kind of nerfed them now, so they're not as useful. And those are these ones right here. The Shoryuken. You know, this makes you invincible. You have the meter one, which I think it does more damage, right? Yeah, it does slightly more damage, and it will give you a ward on counter hit. But this one is mainly used as a combo tool. If you want a panic move, most people will just do that, or they'll do this one. But every single one of these are super punishable on block, all of them. They're all insanely launch punishable. So if you're unpredictable with these, then you're gonna get killed. So be careful with them, but they're very usable, and they can be very, very sneaky. Okay, I already kind of talked about his demon flip. His demon flip can be pretty fucking annoying. They're important in combos. His flips are very, very good because you can use it to get in, you can use it to pressure. You use it in combos overall, and you can use it in his mix-ups. But overall, his demon flip is very versatile. There's a lot of things you can do with it, but the side effect is that you can be hit out of it. I'm pretty sure you can with a couple characters. A couple characters have great anti-airs to this, like in Street Fighter, anti-air. You want to hit him out of it, but you know it can be hard to do because sometimes he'll go over you. It's very finicky. You can do it. See, like that. So a jab can work, but again, it's not very consistent. If you're at like tip range, he's just gonna go over you. So you can hit him out of this, but to be honest, it's not the most consistent. Some anti-airs are more consistent than others. I know Kazuya's standing 4 can hit him consistently out of it, but that's about it that I know. But yeah, if the opponent is spamming his demon flip and you don't know if you don't have a good anti-air, it's pretty fucking relentless dealing with this shit. But it is very strong. I talked about all the options out of it. Yeah, I talked about all of them. And then he has his, what are these called again? His Tatsus. I call them Tatsus. These are only used in combos, really. That's about it. This one is only used in wall combos, and this one is used like outside of the wall, like stuff like this. And if you like, let's say that you splat them, you would either do this or this, stuff like that. And again, this one is mainly used outside of combos to get mix-ups. But both of these Tatsus are launch punishable on block. -15. This one is also -15. So they all are punishable. So yeah, they're only really used in combos. During a jump. Oh yeah, he also has these. Oh yeah. I do see some tech roll catches with this this air Tatsu. I don't really use it myself, but if you see good Akuma players next to a wall, they'll use that as a tech trap. So there are tech traps near the wall with this air Tatsu. I don't use it because again I don't play Akuma like that. But I think, I'm thinking you may have seen it before, but I'm not sure. But there are some tech catches with this. And it can be pretty annoying. And on block, it's plus. So on Wake Up, this actually is not a terrible option. I don't use it very often, but maybe I should. And he has also air fireballs. Just like, just kind of like what Geese can do. But I think Akuma's is a little bit more annoying to deal with. What's this? Oh yeah, this. This is another one of those troll things he has where you can back up. You're actually invincible, I think. Yeah, it says you're invincible. This is finicky. It's kind of gimmicky, but it's usable. Yeah, this. It's kind of gimmicky, but it's kind of funny. This fireball is also mainly used, I don't use it too often. It is plus on block fireball, but it does wall splat though. So if you want to use it like that, then you can, if you have lower execution. But if you have the execution, you can do this. Not that. That. Godlike damage. So, this fireball is kind of whatever. It's not shitty, it's not great. Kind of whatever. Oh yeah, and he has also this kind of fireball. That one's also kind of whatever. I don't use it. I talked about that already. This is also kind of whatever. It's basically his I keep forgetting what the fucking name is called. Tatsu. I keep forgetting what it's called. It's basically it's an X Tatsu. It's launch punishable on block, as you can see. It's even more unsafe than the other one because that last high whiffs, but it does launch. But it's like he has way better options than that. I don't think that's any good. But then you have the X version of this, which is even better as a tech roll catch because it gives you more plus frames and it's just good overall. The air Tatsu is actually pretty good, but the normal one kind of sucks outside of combos. Like that. But it's like if you want to do that, you might as well just do this. So yeah, this one, not that one. But this one, oh my god, fucking execution. This one is not that good in my opinion. What's this? That's whatever. Okay, that's his extensions. Okay, and his power fireball is mainly also a combo tool. You can actually use it as a panic move sometimes if you want to, because it is safe on block. Welcome back, Sarah. But yeah, you can use it in combos. You can use it as a panic move. I've seen Ricks to do it before, so you know, usable. Now we're gonna get to his generic moves. So his jab is pretty good. It's pretty generic. The range isn't the best, but still a jab. +1 on block, +8 on hit. It's good. 1-1 is not a natural combo for some reason. I don't know why it's not, but it's -3 on block. It is a counter combo, and it puts you at +4. I don't know if anything is guaranteed. Oh yeah, there is. So if you want to use this as a panic move, you can. But to be honest, I think down 1-2 is just better because it starts off with a high crush, while his jab obviously doesn't high crush, and it's just as fast. So with this, I would just do this. But 1-1 is usable. 1-1-1. You can hesitate a little bit with that. You can harass a little bit with that. And you can do, it's a little gimmicky, but you can do some things. You can make it work. One, two, I talked about that. His standing 2 is basically like Geese's standing 2. It has basically the same application. It's 15 frames. You can do mix-ups from here. It's basically, his standing 2 works basically like Geese's. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sarah. I hope it's not my stream, but I don't think it is because I got my internet fixed. His standing 2 is mainly for the mix-ups and for certain combos. Again, it works kind of like Geese's. It's very versatile. I would love to play with you again, Sarah, but I'm just not really... I just don't really play Tekken like that anymore because the game is just bad and the community sucks. 4-3, this is mainly used as a screw move. Other than that, this move is kind of useless. It is a 14 frame punish, but at the same time you have back one which launches. It is safe on block, but it's mid-high. So you can duck the second hit and launch Akuma every time, so... Yeah, Poochie, didn't I tell you about this? Or did I not tell you? But yeah, I got my internet fixed, so it shouldn't cut out like that anymore. Last time it was the stream. The stream cut out because I was still online. I could still play online, so it was not my internet last time. It was the stream being stupid. But yeah, 4-3, that can be ducked and you can be punished. Damn, Poochie, okay, I'm sorry. Dick. I know, Hunter. Yeah, once you get PS4 and if you want to play me, yeah, you can hit me up, no problem. I'll play with you, but I'm not playing a fucking rank battle. Okay. 1+2, this is Power Crush. It can also be kind of annoying to deal with. Akuma players will keep out with it and be kind of a dick with this. And if you get Power Crushed and the move you did doesn't recover fast enough, you get launched. It can be very annoying. And on block it's plus. See? +4. The Grinch, but I love Christmas. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, it's a plus on block freaking launcher. That's a power crush. But the way you beat this move is you can see it's a high. So if you see it coming out, you can just duck it. Just duck it and the move won't be super threatening. And you can also hold it and they'll become unblockable. But of course you can duck it and never be a threat ever. But it is a power crush well. But the main way I find a way to counter this move, if they're doing this a lot, which again I think will power crush like that, then you can always throw him. Because during that power crush state, during a power crush, you can't break grabs. So you can always grab Akuma. You can always run up and grab him if he's doing that, and the opponent won't be able to break it. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Appreciated that. But yeah, 1+2, you know, there's a lot of shit you can do with that. Can be annoying, but there's a way to counter it. 4-3. This is one of his main mid pokes. They buffed the fuck out of this move in Season 3 for some weird reason. I don't know why they did, but they did. It's quite fast. 17 frames, that's pretty good. It has really long range. Really good range. Especially with a character that has range problems. This is a good move to get in with. It's +7 on hit, right next to the opponent. That alone is pretty scary. And on block, it's only -4. That's not bad at all. So sometimes you can do a down jab afterwards, or a DP. On block, obviously, not on hit. But yeah, his 4-3 is really good. It's mid. It does track. I think it tracks, but I'm not 100%. I guess I could check that. How do I do that? Okay, so you can step it, obviously. But yeah, it tracks, you see, it tracks really well to the left. Is it? Oh, no, to the right. To your right, I'm sorry. If they sidestep right. But you can sidewalk this move in both directions. But it does track, it does have good tracking. Yeah, Poochie, I'm really disgusted right now. I'm really disappointed in you. I don't know why you would want to play Akuma over Lars, but that's your choice. Okay, next up, forward 4. This move is basically like Geese's Magic 4. It's just as fast as forward 3. Has good range. It is homing, which is nice. It knocks down in wall splats. It's -4 on block, just like 4-3. So again, you can do down jab stabs afterwards. And on counter hit, it launches. Pretty good move. And it also screws mid-air opponents. That's something else to keep in mind. I dropped the combo. No, nah, I'm not using him. No, not Rabbit. Why the fuck did I say Rabbit? Hunter wanted me to do a guide. He asked me. I didn't have to do this, okay? I didn't want to do this, but for my friend, I'm gonna do it because I'm a good friend. Alright. Forward 1 + 2. This move is basically the second hit of his down forward 1-2. It has basically the same frames on hit, but on block, this is actually safe on block. Down forward 1-2 is -13. It's kind of like Heihachi's down forward 1-2, except it doesn't knock down. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. Nah. You're mean to me as well. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that. But yeah, this move is mainly just a mid. You can use it if you want. But yeah, that's just a mid. 4-3 + 4. This move, I don't think this move is very good. I think there's some, yeah, you can do excess stuff off of it, but other than that, this move is kind of whatever. I don't see a really good use for that move. I'm sorry, what did I say again? I don't know what I said. I really don't. Okay. Hang on. Stupid microphone. Me and Poochie just have fun. We have fun doing this. Like, Poochie enjoys this. I know she does. But yeah, let's continue without being interrupted. Okay, down forward 1. This is your fastest mid poke, okay? 13 frames, +7 on hit, pretty good. But it's -4 on block. That's not very good for a down forward 1. It does have extensions, which makes it a little bit more fair. Down forward 1-1, natural combo. -3 on block, +6 on hit. Pretty good. But if they're spamming this, duck the second hit, and that move won't be a problem. Down for 1-2 is, I talked about this earlier in the punishment section. Just to mention again, it's -13 on block, force crouch. So some characters can actually launch punish this, which is risky. I don't have a bedtime. I just go to sleep when I want to, okay? I'm used to going to bed at around 10. That's my choice. I could stay up all night and stream if I want to. But I don't, because I have a life. Unlike some people. And no, I'm not talking about you. Okay, down for 2-1, I already talked about. What's going on, Lewis? How you doing, man? It's good to see you here. I'm just doing a little Akuma guide for my friend Hunter. Down forward 2-4. This is a natural combo, but the frames aren't very good on it. It's -11 on block, so you'll get punished. And on hit, it's 0. The frames on this string are a lot worse than I thought. This string is mainly used in combos. The last hit is -17. So, yeah, it is launch punishable. It does have a little bit of pushback, but not a lot. You could still get punished. But, that string's kind of gimmicky. If the opponent really doesn't know the Akuma matchup, then you can kind of harass with this, but honestly, the frames aren't very good on it. So, you will get punished. I'm down for oh wait, this is actually your fastest mid. Okay, I forgot I even had this. This is actually a 12 frame mid, which is pretty good. It's safe on block, but it's only +1 on hit, and I don't think it does anything on counter hit. No, wrong move. No, nothing on counter, but this is just another mid poke he has. If you don't want to use down forward 1, but this is 1 frame faster, so that's always nice to know. My crap, no, my crap is in the toilet right now, you know? My crap is down the toilet. Okay, down forward 4, This is a knockdown. This move is okay. It is a knockdown mid. Does wall splat, which is pretty nice. But the problem with it is that it's launch punishable on block. It's minus 16. So, not the best move in the world, but nah. If you space it correctly, it can be relatively safe, but another kind of one of those whatever kind of moves. I am nasty, I know. I am a very nasty person, but... Oh, so now, okay, but now you're gonna say word, okay. My poop is in the toilet. Down for 1+2, I kind of talked about that earlier. Mid power crush, knockdown, splat, I talked about that earlier. And now we have his dick jab. This dick jab is so goddamn annoying to deal with. Hey, that's what's up, man. I kind of miss playing Injustice. I remember I used to play that game a lot, but I kind of stopped playing it. But I don't know, maybe I'll get back to that game. But there's a couple other games I want to get, so I don't know. Injustice might have to wait, but I am glad you're doing better. I'm glad you're doing better, Lewis. I really do. But yeah, his down 1-2 is so goddamn annoying because you get this shit. If you don't have meter, you'll get that. If you have meter, it's a launcher. 10 frame counter hit launcher from a dick jab. I don't know why even Akuma has this still, because Geese had this and they removed it. Akuma still has it. I don't get it. And even if it doesn't counter hit, you can still do mix-ups. So, it's pretty stupid, in my opinion. You know? High crush, counter hit, dick jab. And his down 2 is also godlike. If you have the execution, his down 2 is also one of the best panic moves. So, yeah. What are the fighting games I would like to play? I would say maybe Injustice is probably one of them. Street Fighter I was never good at, to be honest. But maybe. And that's about it. Like, I don't play... Not a shit of... Oh wait, MK11. Mortal Kombat 11. I've actually been thinking about playing that as well. That's actually my #1 game I really want to get. MK11. I know, but I mean, isn't my Soul Calibur gameplay hot? I'm pretty sure it is. Nah, Lewis, you don't have to do that, man. You don't have to do that. I appreciate that, but I think I have enough money to get MK if I wanted to, but I think I'll be okay. But thank you for the offer. It's much appreciated. You said MK is dead? I don't know about that, because I know Red be playing it, and he be getting a lot of fights, but I don't know. But anyway, I guess we can continue. His down 2, I already talked about that. That move is one of the best moves in my opinion. Thank you so much, Sarah. MK is far from dead? Yeah, I knew it. Arcade, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Down 3, I talked about that stupid annoying low. And then you have down 4. This low is also really fucking annoying, depending on what Akuma you're fighting, because they're gonna freaking spam this low, okay? It's unseeable, it knocks down, you know, hits grounded. It tracks both ways, by the way. I'm gonna show you guys this. You basically can't step this low. There's no way. No way you can step this. It's basically homing. It doesn't say it's homing, but you could basically say it's a homing move. Tracks both ways. So, that's another thing annoying about this low, is that it's almost homing. And it is launch punishable on block, thank God. It's super punishable, but if you space this low correctly, it's relatively safe. Like at the tip, this slow, it can't even be punished by certain characters, which is pretty annoying. Like I said, Akuma has a lot of annoying shit. Down 4, if you space it correctly, it's really obnoxious. Said DOA is trash. I never played it, so. Oh shit. Back 1, talked about that in the punishment section. Okay. Back 2. Back 2, this is one of your mid homie moves he does have to shut down people who like to sidestep. It is a little bit slow, which is why I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it is +8 on hits though, which is quite a lot. It is safe on block, which is nice, and on counter hit it does launch. So, it's usable, but again, just remember it is a bit slow, and it's on block, you basically completely surrender your turn. Super unsafe. Not unsafe, but not unsafe, but you just completely lose your turn. Hang on a minute. Alright, sorry about that, just had to put some chapstick on. Okay, back 4. This slow is one of your low pokes. It's very slow, but it has good range. And this is one of the few lows he has that you can actually poke with. Because it's only -13, and on hit it's +1. Of course there's better lows out there, but for a character like him, like Akuma, where he has this obnoxious slow, and this slow, you know, this is an okay low poke. It's not bad. But it doesn't do anything on counter, I don't think. No, it doesn't. But does it hit grounded as well? Let me just check. Hits grounded. Decent low for Akuma. It's okay, Sarah, you're good. This move is mainly used in combos. After certain dash combos. You'll see them use this, but you can use this as a long-range wall bounce with Punisher. That's something you can use this for. And on block, it's -13. So, not terrible. But that's the main use for that move. I mean, I don't know anything about DOA, so honestly, I mean, isn't DOA a 3D fighting game? I don't know. Is it? You guys know? That's weird. Anyway. But yeah. What is it like? Yeah, I'll just continue. Okay, forward. This is one of your, kind of power mids, relatively safe power mids. It is a bit slow, but it has great range. It's mid. It's plus on hit, which is pretty nice. And it's 0 on block. 0. So you get good frames. But unfortunately, on counter hit, this actually used to be a counter hit launcher. But now, it doesn't do anything on counter hit. It does the same thing as normal hit. I'm actually surprised they nerfed this move so hard, but... yeah, it's really weird. It's still a good move though, but yeah, this not launching on counter hit anymore is a pretty big deal for Akuma. But I think it's still a good move. good mid to harass with. Let's see here. While running 1, this move is, this is one of your getting kind of tools. It is plus on block, which is pretty nice. +1. And it does knock down a wall splat, and it is fast, but it is a high. So if the opponent does know it's coming, they can duck it and punish you for it. So yeah, you should keep that in mind with this move. You can do it at close range, like all while running attacks. But, you know, there is some risk involved with it. And the same thing with while running 3. This move also has some risk involved. It is mid, and it basically does the same thing. It knocks down in wall splats. This one is actually +5 on block, which I think is pretty good. But the problem with it is that it is very linear and very slow. So if the opponent manages to step, then you're kind of done, because it's very linear. Shit, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. God damn it. It is a 3D fighting game? Okay, that's what I thought. I'm sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I was looking at something else. But yeah, both of these get-in tools can be risky, because this one can be ducked and this one can be sidestepped. But the good news with this one is that if they do block it, you are +5 or 6 right next to the opponent. So you basically can get a free mix-up. And it does low crush. That's also something to keep in mind. Shit. Stupid game. Okay. Oh yeah, he does have a slide from running at far distances. He has his own unique slide. It's that one. It does knock down normally. I think you might get a guaranteed down for it. Yeah, I think you do. Which is pretty good, but it can be predictable because you have to run 3 steps to get it to come out. And on block, it's launch punishable, so. Also, risk. All of his while running moves have risk involved. All of them do. I talk about all these moves in the punishment section. All these moves are whatever. All of them are. Yeah, all of them are whatever. And another thing is that he does not have a standing 1+2 throw. Akuma is the only character to not have a standing 1+2 grab. He only has generic grabs. He has this one for a 1 and this one for 2. But they're pretty cool throws, but they're only, you can just break 1 or 2, and Akuma will basically, from standing, he'll never throw you. Now, of course, he does have this one, which is unbreakable, but again, it's from a stance. So his throw game standing is probably the worst in the game. And that's about it for his move list. I guess now I can, his combos are kind of, I mean, Akuma has literally unlimited combos potential, honestly. Like, he has some of the craziest combos in the game. I can't really show them all, obviously, because my execution is garbage right now. But, like, for a wall combo I normally do this. Or I would do, this into DP. Let's see, down 4-2-1. I can sometimes mix it up. I mix it up sometimes. I have a lot of combos. I can't really show them all. Hunter, if you do want to see some Akuma combos, I think you should probably look it up somewhere, because his combos I'm not very good at. Because Akuma does, again, his execution is definitely harder than Geese. Like, even with Geese, I was not struggling this hard to do some of his combos. I'm just trying to do a couple. What's good, Nayland? Nayland, you literally just came when I finished talking about his move list. But anyway, how you doing, man? I appreciate that, Lois. I mean, I do play him a little bit, so I know a little bit of his stuff, but I'm nowhere near a genius with him. I'm much better with geese. I can never hit that. Just woke up, that's what's up. I can't do some of his combos, but yeah, you get the point. He has really, really long ass combos. But I really think that's a good chunk that I can show. But I think I did okay at least. Is there anything else that you would want to know about Akuma, Hunter? Or is this a good start? At least a good start for you. Well, you have Soul Calibur, Poochie. That's a decent option. Because the community on there is a lot better than this trash game. Akuma's mix-up potential? I guess I could talk about that real quick. His mix-ups are pretty crazy. That's about it for now. Okay, well, Hunter, I appreciate that. But if Lewis does want to know some mix-up potential, so I guess I could show some. So, like for example, he has a lot of mix-ups. He has mix-ups from his demon flip. He has mix-ups from standing. He has mix-ups from full crouch. Mainly, more specifically, full crouch because he has access to while standing too. You really want a guide for Claudio? Shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a guide every day because our kid wants me to do a Chloe guide for some weird reason, but I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll try my best to do. I'll try my best with her, but I'm gonna need some notes. And with Claudio, yeah, I can do Claudio. That's not gonna be an issue. But his mix-ups from full crouch are down 3 into Hadouken, into meter, or you have while standing 2. But when Akuma is next to a wall, he gets pretty scary shit. So for the low, you still have down 3, same thing. But you get this. This is unseeable, by the way, and plus on block. Unseeable low that does 1,000,000 damage next to a wall, and even if they block it, you're still plus. It's still your turn. Chloe's one of the easiest characters in my opinion. I think she's annoying. And honestly, for the mid mix-up, you can use his, actually, no wait, you can't use standing 2 because it's special mid. Okay, my bad. Okay, get on the other side. You know what, okay. Let me just put you next to the wall. But yeah, for the low, you have the down 3. And let's see here. For the mid, you also would want to use, you can still use wall standing 2, which will wall splat. And next, and in his demon flip, of course, you have the mid launcher, you have the homing move if they're sidestepping you, you have a pressure move in the 4 option, and you have the throw. And you have the low, which guarantees a down 4 next to a wall. But yeah, next to the wall, I would use, yeah, down 3. Or you can even do, no, you can't do that. But yeah, I would just use while standing 2, keep it simple. So even in the open or next to the wall, while standing 2, or is down 3. Now, if the opponent's a little bit further from you, where the down 3 will not connect, like this, then you can use down 4. Especially if you use it at the tip, it's very hard to punish for certain characters. And while standing 2 will still reach here. His while standing 2 has great range. It's a really important move of him. I mean, yeah, I mean, Chloe's pissed easy. I'm sorry, kid, I'm not shitting on Chloe, but yeah, Chloe's just... I can easily get her to Emperor, probably. The character also just plays itself. If the opponent doesn't have the matchup, yeah, they're done for. That's what's up, Lewis. But yeah, his 50-50 is pretty fucking absurd in my opinion, and it's relatively safe to do, unless if maybe they're low parrying the down 3, which most people don't do. And the wall stunning 2, if people don't know how to punish it, it's basically safe. It's a safe mid launcher that's incredibly fast, and you could even continue offense with it. So it's very good, very good. You know? So, yeah, his mix-ups are, yeah, pretty fucking annoying to deal with, especially when you have meter. When you don't have meter, his mix-ups aren't as scary, but I think they're still pretty good. But they are a little bit more risky to acquire. I think that's it I can really explain for his mix-ups. Again, I don't have the most detail in the world, but I think it's something. Is that it? For Akuma, that is? Because my throat is dry as shit. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. You said that's good? Alright, awesome. Well, I guess we're done here with Akuma, so... Well, guys... No, I am not hopping on rank. Fuck that. Rank is garbage. But, yeah, so tune in next time, tune in tomorrow for the stupid Chloe guide I'm gonna have to do some research on Chloe. And after tomorrow's Chloe guide, I guess we're gonna have to do Claudio next. I actually do have a fun time doing these because I do like to talk to you guys while I'm doing these, and I like to spread information, but yeah. This does dry my throat out quite a bit, so I'm gonna have to have a lot of water next to me. But I think that's it for right now. Hunter, I hope this helped you with Akuma. I hope that you can again take these notes and, you know, keep them in mind. Gee, not stupid. Nah. Poochie, why are you so angry? Why do you love to fuck with me so much? I don't like Chloe, okay? I mean, if you like Chloe, that's awesome. Please, keep playing her. Because I don't see many of them. But, I don't know. So, Hunter, again, Hunter, I just want to make sure that you got everything you needed. Every time you say, pfft, you're normally angry. So, that's why I got suspicious. Sure. Alright, well, I think that's it for right now. Thank you everyone for stopping by and listening to my great information. This is Falcon, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.